Sexy older guy traits younger women fall in love with. Leave a like on the video my love, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new advice. Do this to help the channel continue to grow. Leaving a like is all I ask as a gift. I see you, older men, instantly bending yourself before the game even begins, simply because you think your age cancels you out. Let me tell you, it doesn't. In fact, a lot of younger women actively seek out older guys for a range of different reasons. So, the one thing that you think cancels you out could be the reason why you are in the lead. So, how do you know if a younger woman is falling for you or if she's just being nice? Well, that's simple. You just look at yourself in the mirror and see if you do these things in your older age. And if you do, well, she's already noticed you. All you need to do now is make the first move. Do you want to know more? Let's go. Like and subscribe. Communication. I know a lot of people say this and say it so often that you probably roll your eyes every time you hear it, but it's very true. Communication is key to any relationship. We communicate every day with every single person that we come into contact with, so it shouldn't be surprising that having a good level of communication is the answer to a good relationship. Older men tend to communicate a lot better because they understand that bad communication or miscommunication can result in frustration, sadness, and conflict. A lot of younger men must understand the difference between a woman wanting to communicate with you and a woman who is nagging with you. Women do not want complicated and exaggerated things from their partner. If you communicate with her, then I can guarantee you that she will be very happy. If you are going to be busy that day, all you have to do is communicate that with her, and she will patiently wait for you to finish your busy schedule. Good communication prevents overthinking. Maturity. A lot of older men have already been around the dating scene in their younger years and therefore have participated in probably all of the games played. One of the main attractions to older men is that they have grown up and matured enough to not want to play mind games and pit women against each other like some younger men do. A lot of younger guys think they have to make women jump through all of these hoops to prove their loyalty before they can commit to them. Maturity is an extremely sexy attribute to have, and although we're not saying that younger guys aren't mature, older men have matured over the years, and it shows in their actions. Nobody wants to date someone that they feel they have to continuously win over day in and day out with. If we wanted to partake in games and antics, then maybe we would have joined the circus. Time spent. You know what it's like when you're young and want to have fun. You want to go out with your friends and drink, go to a club or a bar, go out for food, hang out and chill, then go back to work on Monday morning. Pretty soon, it all becomes a bit of a boring routine. Work all week to drink all weekend, wake up feeling ill on Sunday, and then recoup and get ready for work on Monday and repeat. A lot of younger women go through this phase in college and quickly grow out of it when they realize they're wasting their money, time, and energy on something that is seen as fun but really it's not. Older men tend to spend their free time doing anything but drinking their body weight in spirits, and that is something a lot of younger women love about them. Older men actually want to spend time with their partners making memories and having fun doing things that don't revolve around alcohol and wasting money. Security. Statistically speaking, older men are more likely to own the house they live in. The older generation were able to buy property for less than what we are in today's society, and right now, things like owning your own home and being financially stable is far better than flashing a Gucci belt or a flashy car. Younger women tend to go for older men because they can give them that sense of security when it comes to finances, future homes, and relationship anxieties. Older guys have a career, they've changed their minds and jobs a few times when they were younger, and they now understand the security of having a good job. Providing security is a key aspect of a happy and healthy relationship. Honesty. I will live and die on the hill that says it is far better to be hurt by the truth than it would ever be to be protected by a lie. A lot of younger guys are told to tell her what she wants to hear to keep girls happy and less confrontational, and then it always backfires on them because they're not listening to what their partner actually wants, and therefore just making future arguments for themselves. Well, a lot of older men have already been through this and now understand the importance of honesty and communication. Telling somebody what they want to hear is not beneficial for anyone, it's a lot more trouble than it's worth. However, being honest with them about how you feel, telling them what you expect to gain from the relationship, saves a lot of time and energy from both sides. If you sit down and say, I expect this from you and I bring this to the table, the two of you can work out if you're going to be compatible or not from the beginning, rather than wasting months trying to figure out what the other person wants before you both give up. Future plans. Older guys are more attractive to younger women because they are more likely to want to settle down and create a life together than the younger guys. Younger guys still want to go out every weekend with their brothers, finance a car that is way out of their paycheck, and spend endless amounts of money on things that they don't need to impress people they don't know or even like. Whereas older men are far more mature than this and would rather create a life to look back on in fondness when they are older. It's important to establish what and who you see in your future plans before you continue in a relationship though. For instance, if you want children but she doesn't, it's important to establish the what-ifs and compromises at the beginning of the relationship. Experience. It's not surprising that the older you are, the more you have experienced in life and have the shirt to prove it. This is one thing younger women love about older guys, their experience and advice that they can give with stories from their own lives can be beneficial for the ladies to help prevent them from making the same mistakes or even errors. Also, experience in certain areas is very exciting for younger women. A lot of younger guys get their experience or expert opinions from those dodgy types of sites, and we all know that that isn't real, it's not good, it's not helpful at all, whereas older guys have real experiences that they have learned from and can show you exactly what they've been taught over the years. Now, women will get to a certain age and then start to realize that the older the guy is, the more attracted to them they are, and at first, they don't really understand why they are attracted to their potentially friend's dad or their professor, but then they start to tick off the things on this list, and it becomes so clear to them. So, do you take the things on this list? Maybe there's a young lady who's had her eye on you for a while, but you've been too busy pouting about your age that you've not actually noticed her. So, get your head out of your hands and start looking up. The ladies love you, especially the younger ones, and if you don't do these things, you can now add them to your daily routine and see if you can make her fall in love with you. Now, ladies, if you are watching and you've noticed some things in older guys that make you more attractive to them and we've not mentioned it, then please leave us a comment below so that we can add them to the list and let the guys know. We all know that when we share some knowledge and some advice, it makes the whole process easier and much more fun for everybody involved. And who doesn't want to fall in love and be happy, right? If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. What makes a woman fall in love with a guy? Use this to attract high-value women. If you have ever been in love, you know it's an incredible experience. As for women, they fall in men mainly for two reasons: respect and attraction. Without a doubt, there are many other reasons as well, but if a guy shows these habits and personal qualities that women are drawn to naturally, such as being confident, driven, and ambitious, manhood, and also emotional maturity, he will then be able to make her become attracted to him sexually or physically. She will then start to develop respect for him, and then begins to fall in love with him. So, how do ladies fall in love? What qualities do they want in a man? And most importantly, how can you successfully portray the kind of man a woman should fall in love with? To learn more, keep watching. Like and subscribe. Honesty. Billy Joel said that the word honesty is such a lonely word. Sure, but it is also the secret to winning a woman's heart. Being sincere in both your words and actions is what it means to be honest, which goes beyond simply speaking the truth. No matter how great or little your promises may be, keeping them reflects your honesty. A girl will be attracted to you more if she thinks you are serious and not just playing about. That is because she knows you won't purposefully mislead her, and that you simply want the best for her. You are big on social influence. Women admire men who can make a difference in the world, and the simplest way to tell that is by your influence and social status. There are several aspects to status. Any situation where you have the chance to stand out shows that you have some sort of power that women may be drawn to. This power might come from being higher up the ladder at work, a highly valued member as a place of worship, or a hard worker at an animal shelter. Being knowledgeable about food. Who says ladies aren't swayed by cooking? Just like with men, a woman's stomach is the door to her heart. And there is a logical explanation for this. She will have more than just her cravings filled when a man makes food for her. She will then also think that she can rely on this person. Most importantly, she will be free from the tedious responsibilities of daily life and will feel loved and valued. You help her with her problems. Women turn to men to help them with personal problems. Her subconscious may tell her to look for a guy who can calm her anxieties if she has attachment problems or feels unsafe. On the other hand, a woman could look for a partner with a provider-type mentality to help her feel peaceful, especially if she works in a highly competitive industry and requires a feeling of home. Attention to detail. Considerate men definitely excite women. Simply put, it's because they feel valued, wanted, and special when a guy recalls specific dates and events or sends them a lovely happy note in the middle of the day. They find it really romantic. They also appreciate the thoughtful gifts he gives, regardless of the value or aesthetic, since that is what matters. You are capable of providing for her. Your level of financial security will determine how comfortable your life may be. Women like money, which is an uncomfortable truth that most men prefer not to hear. Because a guy usually has no issue dating a woman who makes less money than he does, women are more rational in this sense than men. She might not be able to deal with this situation, though, when the roles are reversed and her bank account exceeds yours. Chivalry. Chivalry is another trait that makes women fall in love. Nowadays, chivalry is becoming harder to come by, but guys who offer it to their female friends always win the hearts of women. This is so that you can prove to the girl that you care about her and that you want to keep her safe at all times from danger. Because they feel secure and protected with their partner, women enjoy the sense of security a nice romantic man actually provides. Attractiveness. Make no mistake about it, men and women both appreciate appearance. Being an attractive guy indicates that you take pride in your appearance, prioritize grooming, and are appealing to her family and circle of friends. And stimulates her sexually just by being in the same room as you. Laughter. Laughter is not just the best cure, it is also a door to a woman's heart. When a girl laughs heartily at a guy's joke, she laughs completely. She also perceives the man as someone who will lift her spirits whenever she is sad, who will sit by her side when she feels alone, and who will remain by her side even in the face of great hardship. Yeah, laughing is key to making their hearts race. It also acts as a means of trying to clear up disagreements and misunderstandings. It is definitely a very good omen that will make her love her partner even more. Pheromones. We would like to believe that falling in love is a calculated choice, however, the pheromones that men produce can also trigger instant attraction. Several studies and television programs have been made about this phenomenon. There was an experiment where women ranked the most appealing scents from the shirts before rating a picture of each man they find attractive. It is hard to believe how exact the results were, but there is a clear connection between healthier-looking men and the scents they produce. Women can pick up on a man's pheromones and be aroused and interested in him without being aware of it. Individuality. When a woman sees that her potential partner respects her for who and what she is, she falls in love. Ladies can tell that a guy is a catch when he doesn't discourage them from achieving their goals and is happy with their successes. This is because not every man possesses the special ability to put aside his ego for the sake of love. A man who is capable of doing this for his partner simply proves how much he values and loves her. All women want a guy they wish to spend the rest of their lives with, who sees them as equals and partners, and who regards her as neither more nor less than that. Compared to her current options, you're a better choice. If a woman knows she can do better, she will always look for a better option. And if you are her best option, especially if the gap between what she has and what you offer is significant, she is probably going to fall in love with you. Why? Well, women like fantasizing, and it's natural to think that the grass is always greener. Your presence will stay with her long after you leave. By arousing her imagination and depending on how much she wants you, she could go looking for you or make scenarios that you cross paths again. Patience. Women can have erratic thinking. They can be chaotic and full of uncertainties, and when things don't go their way, they may crumble or argue. And because of this flaw, women are looking for a patient man, one who will listen and refrain from fighting back. It is because, despite their emotional nature, they want a man who can act as their rock under difficult circumstances. When someone gives them the freedom to express themselves and rant about their feelings until they become better composed, they feel safe. Women can tell a guy is definitely a keeper when they notice this kind of patience in them. Some of the reasons why women fall in love are healthier than others, where you can place yourself in a better situation if you understand the basics of what drives a woman to love a guy. You will find it simpler to entice women, and you will also be more accustomed to the reality that some of them will never click with you. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. First things women see in men. Having this attracts women. Do you have it? What aspects of a man's characteristics do women find most appealing? Tall, dark, and handsome, or this charming guy with witty humor? Men are placed under a lot of pressure to appear slick and cool with the perfect opening statement and act as if they are never nervous. Not knowing that you are completely unaware that she has already evaluated you and turned different ways before you even begin to speak. Regardless of how fantastic your clothes or lines are, you may be unaware of the messages your body language sends, but she undoubtedly is. So, do you want to know what women notice first about a guy? If so, sit back, relax, and let's head in today's video. Like and subscribe. She notices your face. Let's be real, women are drawn to men who they find attractive, and the first thing that they usually see is the face. Depending on preferences, some women like men who are clean-shaven and some with stubble. Keeping your face in good shape shows that you take care of yourself. Are you required to have a very attractive face? I don't think so. Not everyone is born with the appearance of a celebrity star. What you truly require are good grooming habits. You want to make a good impression on the ladies with your well-kept facial hair. Whether it's short stubble or a full-grown beard, if you want to appear clean-shaven, make sure your face is free of post-shave bumps and red marks. It is important that you keep your skin clean and healthy. She notices your scent. You can be the best at everything else on the list, but none of it will matter if a woman doesn't like the way that you smell. I mean, what's the point? Everyone wonders why girlfriends love to use their boyfriend's jackets or hoodies. Yes, that's the reason. They probably love the way that you smell. Most men use deodorant to keep their odor neutral, but why not go above and beyond and smell amazing? It is not a puzzle. According to studies, smelling good and wearing cologne increases your attractiveness to women. So, if I were you, I'd make a point to wear an attractive scent on a regular basis. She notices your voice and the way you speak. For instance, you were taken up online classes and you feel lightheaded, but then hear a voice that kind of gives off butterflies. Now that you are fully awake and intrigued, women are most likely impressed with men who have a good voice when talking and are particular with the way that you speak. Women are a bit judgy with the language you use this time. You can't just throw money at the issue because even the priciest shoes won't make you a smooth talker. What will you do as a result? It's all about bettering yourself. Boost your knowledge and vocabulary. Set yourself apart from the guys who always speak as though they are at a football match. The next step is to read excellent books. You want to show women that you can relate to them and that there is no intellectual barrier separating you two and that you could easily make a conversation because you both relate to each other. She notices your body language. Are your legs directing towards her? Are you facing her? Are you always looking down or are you slouching because you are shy? Guys, women notice everything that your body does, and I'm sure you've heard of the phrase actions speak louder than words, right? As enjoyable as it is to speak with the same interests, don't get so caught up and forget to pay attention to what your body language is communicating. Body language, like voice, has more influence than what you wear. Avoid making any hostile, unfavorable, or aggressive gestures that could catch a woman off guard. Now, according to a Princeton University study, hostile expansiveness can make someone appear more attractive to others. This means that a woman is more likely to notice and find appealing a man who stands tall with an expanded chest, open palms, and a proud posture, than one who is shrunken in, slumped down, or closed off. She looks at your manners. Don't appear too fidgety. I know you are nervous, but don't make it seem like it already. Just like your body language, she wants to know how you are as a person too. Girls are just too observant for men's well-being. When everyone else looks like you, how can you make yourself stand out? Make sure your greeting was amazing. This small action sets the tone for everything that follows. Give her a firm handshake, keep a steady gaze, and smile. Make it known to a woman that you are fully focused on her. Make sure you allocate some time to yourself to acknowledge her presence. Want to be aware of some bad manners to avoid? I got you. Stop using your phone and avoid other distractions. Put your phone in your pocket. Do not arrive late, please turn up on time. Don't curse and use foul language. Let her speak and avoid interrupting all the time. She notices your humor. Yes, you may look attractive, but if you're no fun to be with, then goodbye. Never underestimate the power of a funny guy. This was backed up by a study published in the Journal of Personal Relationships, which found that women preferred men with a sense of humor for those long-term relationships. Men valued a woman's attractiveness far more than her capacity for amusement. Now, everyone admires someone who is open to displaying their silly, light-hearted side, and the ability to make someone laugh or smile is the ultimate sign of a sexy personality. So, it's no surprise that women prefer men who enjoy a good laugh. She notices your hands. A man with filthy fingernails is an absolute no-no. I can assure you that no woman wants to talk to a man who can't even keep his nails neat. She will also notice the length of your nails, and if they are messy or too long for her to handle, well, she will become concerned. Yes, we know that women have long nails and it may appear that they have double standards, but if we use traditional old-fashioned beauty standards, women typically prefer men with neat, short nails. Women frequently examine your hands and pay close attention to the gestures that you make with them, so maintain clean hands and avoid making too many gestures with them. It's kind of annoying and might be a little bit too distracting. She notices the way you dress. Women pay attention to what you wear, but they pay more attention to how you style whatever you are wearing. If you are unattractive in your attire, people will notice. When I say bad, to be fair, I don't just mean that something is worn improperly or that it's dirty. Make sure that you carry the outfit with confidence, no matter what style it is. Also, make sure that this whatever you're wearing is comfortable for you. You can't carry something with confidence if you're not comfortable with it in the first place. She notices your height. Majority of women, if not all, are attracted to someone taller than them. You should be able to carry it well regardless of your height. Whether you are tall or short, don't slouch if you are short, and don't be shy around tall women if you are tall. Sometimes your height is the first thing they may notice, and consciously they've already created cute scenarios in their silly little heads. Sorry, girls. She judges you with your personality. Every woman you encounter will reassess your overall personality, and not just when you first meet her. The way you treat the waiter, the janitor, how you are with kids, how you handle arguments, opinions are constantly being formed. So how you act, communicate, dress, choose your shoes, carry yourself, and interact with others all matter constantly. It's really down to the smallest details that women notice from a physical guy. It is not always the looks if that's what you're thinking, but it does have a large impact too. So find your balance. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts below. Like, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next video.